see. And now we want to bring our next guest speaker. This is actually our keynote speaker. We're very happy to have her here with us. She is Sandra Douglass Morgan. She is the chairwoman of the Nevada Gaming Control Board, also one of the highest ranking Asian American members of Governor Steve Sisolak's administration. Ms. Morgan also previously served as the city attorney of North Las Vegas and was the first African American city attorney in the state of Nevada. We are so honored to have you with us today. Welcome.
Thank you, Patrona, for that wonderful warm welcome, and thank you to the Asian Community Development Council for inviting me to speak here today to the wonderful graduating class of 2020. I've been friends with Vita Lynn and Wee Wee Gwen for quite some time, and it's truly an honor to speak to the future leaders, not only of the AAPI community, but also this nation and the world. I wanted to open with a quote from a publication authored by my dear sister, whose experience was much like mine growing up. My classmates represented a wide range of racial, cultural, and religious backgrounds. My close friends were African American, white, Mexican, Filipina, Cuban, and Vietnamese, some of whom, like me, represented mixed ethnic ancestry, were children of immigrants, and whose parents worked in the gaming or hospitality industry, served in the military, or were able to land a job with good benefits. Many of us have served as cultural brokers between our homes, schools, and the broader institutions that we navigated alongside, or behalf of a parent who spoke Korean like my mother, Spanish, or Tagalog at home. Many of us have looked different from one another, but we had so much more in common. The pressures of growing up, trying to fit in, and hoping to make our parents proud by doing well in school. We were their American dream, and to all the graduates today, you are our American dream. Like all of you, I'm a proud product of Nevada's higher education system. I, like our state treasurer, obtained our Juris Doctorate from the William S. Boyd School of Law at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and my Bachelor of Arts at the University of Nevada in Reno. And as Pachandra mentioned, I currently do serve as the chairwoman of the Gaming Control Board, and it has been a true honor to serve the state in this capacity. As chairwoman, I'm responsible for the board's daily operations, including managing a $44 million budget, approximately 400 employees throughout 5 cities across our great state. The board is responsible for regulating all aspects of the gaming industry, and our primary purpose of the board is to protect the stability of the gaming industry through licensing, investigations, and enforcement of all laws and regulations, and of course ensuring the collection of gaming fees and taxes, which is a true essential source of our state's revenue. Our gaming regulatory framework has developed a reputation around the globe as a leader in its 80-year history, and we are well known as being the gold standard of gaming regulation. I am the first person of color to serve as the chair of the Gaming Control Board in its history, and only the second woman. I previously did serve as a city attorney for the city of North Las Vegas, where I was the first African American and Asian city attorney in our state, representing the mayor and council and the police, fire, and other city departments. And prior to my public service, I served as litigation attorney for MGM. During my journey, I was lucky to have peers, colleagues, friends, and family to share in the triumphs and the defeats. And I encourage all of you to celebrate and support each other as we navigate through these unprecedented times. Although all of us wish the ceremony was in person, I have no doubt that we will emerge from this shared experience stronger and united in purpose more than ever. If these past few months have taught us anything, it's that our world will need government, health, business, and community leaders who are prepared, resilient, agile, and compassionate to guide the next generations through this ever-changing landscape that we're in. And I have no doubt that many of you participating in this unique commencement today will become those leaders that this world so desperately needs. Preparedness will be the key to your success, but I'm not necessarily talking about preparing for all those tests and essays and presentations that have gotten you to this point in your life. You must be prepared to be disappointed. Be prepared to advocate for unpopular ideas. Be prepared to have others attempt to say that your dreams and aspirations are not valuable. But most importantly, you must be prepared to fail. It's in our preparation for failure where you'll discover the strongest pieces of your intellect and grit, leading you to uncover your resiliency within that will help you break through the failure. We also need to rethink of what we think of as resilient behavior. Resiliency is taking critique, maybe from a manager, a supervisor, a friend or family member when you don't meet certain expectations, and turning that challenge into an opportunity and not allowing past mistakes to control your destiny. Push yourself through the uncertainty, the insecurity, and celebrate that you are educated, talented, and that so many others can learn from you. True resiliency is being knocked down and realizing what your family has taught you through the years to help you pivot, to enable you to be agile in order to attain your own personal definition of success. There's not enough time today to impress upon you how crucial agility will be in the world we live in today. Since earning my law degree, I have had several jobs during which I've been a litigator, advised elected officials, and regulated the most dominant industry in our state. And as lofty as all that sounds, my career path would have been unheard of during my parents' generation. Prior to the explosion of the global economy, success meant that you received your education, landed a good job that provided decent benefits and provided for your family, and maybe a retirement with a pension. The rapid evolution of all sectors of our economy, whether you seek a career in healthcare or government, finance, or the nonprofit world, mandates that you operate with agility and be able to roll with the punches. Whatever and whatever your next journey leads you, my advice would be to do it with integrity and compassion. I cannot in good faith try to convince you today through the screen that making your way through the world will be easy. But I do know from my own personal experience that moving each day and espousing compassion on those with whom you interact will not only be self-gratifying, but will bring you success. And for those of you who've been wondering, success in this world means being a good person, no matter your job title or ethnic background, relationship status, or other social construct. Treat others with a compassion that you would like to experience, but with the compassion that you would want to be remembered. From this day forward, you will meet countless people in your professional and your personal lives. Don't put them in preconceived boxes or treat them any differently, whether you cross paths with them in a social setting or in the boardroom. You have no idea what they will be going through when you encounter them, but they should not, and that should not matter. Treat them as though they're the next big thing, and maybe that is just what they will see in you. 축하합니다. Congratulations on all of your incredible achievements in obtaining a college degree. And thank you to all the mothers, fathers, and families for supporting these wonderful graduates and being a part of their journey. I wish you all continued success, and I'm honored to be here today. Thank you.